Island Stories, a.k.a. the K.Solo Show. What's up? What's up? What's up?
This is the #1 YouTube ghetto gossip. I'm telling you, I don't know what the fuck is going on with me, man. Motherfucking YouTube.
Yo, my mouth is garbage. I just keep cursing and cursing. I gotta stop that.
I love all these. You already know. This is the one and only K.Solo. What's going on, people? Listen, I'm gonna go live. Hopefully you guys out there will come in and see what's up with Big Solo. I gotta talk to you, Papi. I'm gonna give you guys a story. So holla at your boy K.Solo. Everybody out there, get ready for K.Solo. You feeling me? Coming in stronger and better and wiser. Alright?
Yes, sir. Get this shit together. So you already know the K.Solo Show. What's up? What's up? You already know the K.Solo Show. What's up? What's up? All right, ain't nobody here. That's okay. That's all right. I could do this by myself, no problemo. I has done it a few times. You feeling me? No question. Anyway, this is gonna be for those who's gonna pop in later or who's gonna see it when I'm done, when I throw it out there YouTube like it is right now. So, you know, we're gonna do what we gotta do. Hold up, let me get it. All right. Yeah, man. There's a lot of shit going on. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know what's going on with Jake Paul. Actually, let's talk about Jake Paul later. Right now, I want to talk about the Super Bowl halftime with Bad Bunny. No question, with Bad Bunny. Yesterday, I put it out there that I was not too happy with the performance. And it's not because I don't think, you know, it's not because I don't like reggaeton, because I like reggaeton here and there. You know what I'm saying? I could feel it here and there once in a blue moon. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. Yeah, back to what I was saying. Hold on, what's my cigarettes? Yeah, so the halftime game yesterday, Sunday with Bad Bunny. I came out and I said that the show could have been better. The show could have been better. No question about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say I didn't like it. It was okay. It could have been better. No question about that. But I'm not here to talk about what could have been. It could have been better. No, I'm not here for that. I'm here right now for all the shit that people, what's up, deal? What's the deal, people? What's the deal? Salute. I'm here to talk about all the shit that people been talking about. And there's a lot of people criticizing Bad Bunny, the Super Bowl, and everything involved. You feel me? So let me get this right. Let me get this out of here. Where you at, buddy? Let's get you out of here. Okay, I want to get this out of here real quick. All right, where we at? Where we at? Right here. All right. So I don't want to criticize the game. The show. The show was all right. It could have been better, like I said. It could have been better. Now, my thing with the show that I didn't like was when they started showing, when they started showing the sugar cane, when, they're showing the farmers break down the sugar cane and all that stuff. I didn't like that. Because simple reason I didn't like that because once again, hold on guys, I hope this doesn't go off. I hope this don't go off. If it does, I'm gonna get tight. Testing. All right. Let me load this down a little bit because it's kind of testing. 1, 2. Okay. All right. Everything's goody. Just a little background noise. That's okay. I'll fix that up. No problem later. Whatever. Anyway, like I was saying, and it's not because the sugar cane thing I didn't like. I did not like that because they could have repped that. They could have do that a little better. You know what I'm saying? It was not all about. I know sugar cane was a part of Puerto Rico at one time, but just like I said, we did not profit out of that. Puerto Ricans did not profit out of the sugar that one time we had in Puerto Rico. Yes, Puerto Rico was well known back in the days. And when I'm talking about the early 19th centuries, Puerto Rico was known for the sugar. No question about that. We had thousands of acres of sugar all over the place. You used to go to certain parts of Puerto Rico, there was nothing but sugar canes. Where my grandfather planted himself when he went back to Puerto Rico to live, he moved in Humacao. Now, Humacao at one time was one of the biggest sugarcane plantation out there in Puerto Rico. But I think it was the Hurricane David that destroyed it. So it's still out there, but not like it was. You feel me? It's still out there, You still could get some sugar cane in there, here and there, but most they use that most now for fishing because it turned all to a lake after the hurricane. All that shit turned to a lake. I mean, it was destroyed. So yeah, I swam in that lake and I fished in that lake. No question about that. Some of the biggest chopas ever. But you know, when they showed that part, I was a little sick. But they could have showed Puerto Ricans like in the military. They show a part, you know, like little clips of boxing. That was cool because Puerto Rico is well known for boxers. No question about that. But we are also known for the military, for helping the United States with all their wars. Seriously, since World War I, Puerto Rico been there with the United States. They could have done something with, you know, about that. They could have done something with that. They could have put some guys, dress them up as military, as Marines, Navy, Air Force, and stuff like that, and have them marching. That's beautiful. They also, Puerto Rico also we have a lot of doctors and lawyers and judges. I mean, why they couldn't represent? Why you couldn't dress them up, certain people, those dancers that was out there, dress them up as doctors, lawyers, and judges and police officers. You understand what I'm saying? It was not all about selling coquitos, selling liquor. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? One other thing that I couldn't understand was the marriage. You know, when he's singing and he takes out that ring and he passed it to the other guy and they had a wedding. That didn't make no sense at all. Some of the parts that I did like was when Lady Gaga came in. That was no question. That was hot. Ricky Martin, that was hot. Bad Bunny was hot when he was doing his thing. No question about that. But they could have made the halftime better, man. But that's me. I mean, I'm Puerto Rican, so I can complain. You know what I'm saying? I can complain. Now, what I don't like is what Jake Paul, and that's crazy that Jake Paul is going to say something like that. You know, talking about Bad Bunny is not an American. You have President Trump talking about America look bad. That America looked bad because they so-called put a Puerto Rican and he sang Spanish. How many performances, bro, has they had, and they have people that speaks other language? Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen a few performances that it was opera in the Oscar Awards, the Emmy, the Grammys, all that. They had opera. They have all these other movies that is not American movie, that is not English. They got subtitles. Why Trump ain't saying anything about that? Look, a couple weeks ago, I came in here and I said, yo, I don't like what Trump is doing to the Latinos. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm there 100%. I'm there, man. You know, for these illegal, for these people that come here illegal. Yes, look, I'm with that. Get them out of here. No question about that. I'm with that 1,000. Believe that. If you're not here illegally, you should get out. And if you don't want to get out on your own, you know, you got to leave by force. I'm with that, yo. I believe that immigrants came to this country and they did a lot of damage to this country. Yes, I do believe that. And yes, it costs America millions of dollars to take care of these immigrants. Once again, I'm with that. But what I'm not with is Donald Trump treating Puerto Ricans like if we are fucking, like if we how you call it? Like we North Korea. Like if we fucking Russia. You understand what I'm saying? Pakistan shit. Bro, by him saying that Puerto Rico, having a Puerto Rican there doing the Super Bowl, hosting the Super Bowl, made America look bad. Then you got Jake Paul talking about that Bad Bunny is not a Puerto Rican. That's not a real American. What you talking about, Jake? You live in Puerto Rico, tax-free. You don't pay no taxes for your house. So I don't know what you doing talking, Jake. Because at one time, man, you know what I'm saying? At one time I was fitting Jake because I was like, okay, the man is in Puerto Rico. He lives in Puerto Rico. He's repping, you know what I'm saying, that this boxing thing. Okay, that's good. You know what I'm saying? He got females. He's promoting with females, a lot of Puerto Rican females. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling Jake Paul for that. But what I'm not feeling is how he going to be saying that Bad Bunny's not a fucking American. The last I remember, Puerto Rico is a part of America. I mean, we was all in their fucking wars. We fought in every war that they had, we was there. And they treating us like we was garbage. I mean, you know, look, man, the halftime show, it was all right. It could have been better, like I said. It could have been better. But to talk about that it was garbage, it was trash. Bro, I saw people dancing. Believe it or not, I saw people dancing. I saw white people dancing. I saw black people dancing. I saw all type of people dancing. Even the Chinese or Japanese, whatever he was, I saw him dancing. So was the music good? Yeah. It's one, unfortunately, people that don't understand Spanish. It's unfortunately, but it was okay. I mean, come on. You had 2 years ago, you had Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Eminem, Dr. Dre. You had all these dudes there. And the last I remember, the last time I checked, some of these dudes are gang members. But nobody says anything about that. Then nobody says, oh, these guys are gang members. They should not perform in the Super Bowl. Oh, but now they want to talk about a Puerto Rican dude that is not a gang member. He is one of the hottest Spanish rappers out there. Because I saw this thing on YouTube that this dude was saying it was I don't know if it was black, but there was a Puerto Rican dude, and I don't know if this guy was black, but let's say he was black and a black guy and a Puerto Rican guy. You just say. He was talking about that, that Bad Bunny's not a rapper. That rapping Spanish doesn't count. Bro, what is wrong with you, dude? Rapping in Spanish, rapping Chinese, rapping Arabic, that's rapping. It's a part of hip hop. I just don't understand the thing that's going on, man, with this shit amongst Latinos. You know, I'm trying to say, you know, it's a lot of pressure on Latinos right now because right now, look at what's going on right now. Donald Trump is he's messing around with Cuba. Now he's messing with Cuba. Venezuela, Cuba, talking about Puerto Rico. It's like he's treating Puerto Rico like if Puerto Rico is like a motherfucking country. And, you know, that gets me a little upset. And then again, that shit got to go both ways because there's a lot of Puerto Ricans in Puerto Rico that they talking about that they want to be independent. And I'm telling you right now, for those that want to be independent, those Puerto Ricans that want to be independent, you know how you start that? First of all, you start by getting off of welfare in Puerto Rico. Get off welfare. Get yourself a job. Get yourself a job. All right? Get off welfare. Get yourself a job. Do what you got to do and help out the next man. People in Puerto Rico are complaining that the white man is buying everything or they're buying all the property. They throwing out Puerto Ricans to put in the white man in there. How? How is Puerto Rican? Why Puerto Ricans are letting that happen? Why are we letting that happen? Don't understand that. But they want to talk about it. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not right. Bro, your guys live there. Represent, man. Fight for what's yours. Okay, all these blanquitos are going over there because no question about it, they don't pay no taxes. And whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? The Puerto Ricans that was holding shit down in 1957. In 1957, when they made the law that about the tax law and everything, that Puerto Rico got fucked, because that's what happened. Puerto Rico got fucked. You understand what I'm saying? Whose fault was that? The Puerto Ricans that was living back then. And whose fault is it right now? The Puerto Ricans that's there right now. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of movie stars in Puerto Rico. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of rappers in Puerto Rico. Why don't these rappers, movie stars that are millionaires, why they don't get together and make an investment and start buying property? All these properties that they want to get rid of, all the Puerto Ricans that have been living there for thousands of years, who've been living there for years. Because let me tell you, people who've been living in houses in Puerto Rico have been living there for years because their father left them that property. And for someone to lose a property that's been theirs for over 100 years, that's fucked up. But it's happening because you guys are letting it happen. Because once again, there's a lot of millionaires in Puerto Rico. There's a lot of Puerto Rican millionaires here in New York, California, Florida. Why don't these dudes get together? Get together. Become landlords. Buy properties. Build low-income houses over there. And you don't got to worry about blanquitos moving into Puerto Rico. For those that want Puerto Rico to be independent, because I'm going to tell you right now, if that happens, if Donald Trump says, you know something, I'm going to cut Puerto Rico off, you guys are done, you guys are by yourself, what are we going to do? Seriously. What are the Puerto Rican people's going to do? Let's keep it real. How many people's on welfare right now in Puerto Rico? Because you can't, they're not on SSI because you can't get SSI. You know, even if you was born and raised in New York and you go to Puerto Rico, and let's say you got SSI in New York, you can't go to Puerto Rico because they don't give you SSI. It's not, you know, you can't have that. So you got people that are on SSI in New York that want to go to Puerto Rico and live, and they do that. They go to Puerto Rico. But they got some dick and having somebody sending them they checked. They cash it and send it. That's not safe. Because if I was on SSI and I'm living in Puerto Rico, I want my money. You feel me? I don't want to wait to somebody, you know what I'm saying, send me my money, because you never know what that person's going to do with your money. So once again, if Puerto Rico wants to become a governed state, their own little country, well, okay, you want to do that. But the first thing you got to do is stop asking America for help. Show the people that y'all could live without America's help. And I'm going to keep it fishy. I don't know how, because it's going to be hard. Puerto Rico owes billions of dollars still. Still, Puerto Rico's in debt. A couple of years ago, Puerto Rico was in debt for what? $72 billion, something like that? And then we just kept going up and up and up and up. And once again, for those people that defends Donald Trump, I just don't understand you guys. How can you defend Donald Trump? I mean, did you hear what Donald Trump said about Bad Bunny, bro? Donald Trump, in Donald Trump's eyes, Puerto Rico ain't shit. Puerto Rico ain't nothing. Look what he did in that hurricane, throwing bounty tissue like hey, go clean your ass. And then talking about, oh, you guys cost the United States billions of dollars. Yeah, okay. What about the lives of Puerto Ricans that died in the wars? Wars, not war, wars. Puerto Ricans gave their lives. Sacrifice. And whatever Puerto Rico get is because we are entitled to that. We just didn't go and open our hands and say, give me, give me, give me. No, we earned that. So I just hate when you have these presidents and these politicians talking about, oh, Puerto Rico's a nuisance and Puerto Rico's this. No, bro, why don't you say what Puerto Rico did for the United States? To now and day, right now, look it up, people. The highest ranking officer from ever, I'm talking about from every war, everything, is a Puerto Rican. Look it up. A Puerto Rican that did 5 tours. 5 tours. Got like 3 Purple Hearts. Saved his platoon. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Saved his platoon. Responsible for catching a whole enemy platoon by himself. This one Puerto Rican soldier in the Vietnam. Look it up. I did a show about that. And can you believe that man right now, there's one award that they haven't given me yet. And I believe it's the, God, I forgot which is the award, but I think it's the highest of the highest award. And they haven't given that. Now, mind you, once again, this man did 5 tours. Arrested a whole enemy platoon. 100 and something dudes. While he went to go save some of his soldiers. And he saved them and he locked these he caught these people. I mean, bro, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, look it up, man. I wish I could Google this guy's number right now, but there's too much shit to go through this shit and look for his name and all that stuff. And they still haven't given that man that one award. Everybody's talking about, yo, put it in, you know what I'm saying? Put out your name, write your name to get that man that award. But ain't nobody doing anything about that, bro. Because that's the thing about us, man. I'm not going to lie. I am 1,000 proud to be who I am. But sometimes I got to say, my people could be lazy sometimes. My people could be lazy. I'm just tired of that. I'm just tired of people looking at Puerto Ricans like we nothing. Look at this shit that's going on right now. Look at this shit that's going on right now with the rap thing. Talking about that Puerto Rican don't got nothing to do with rap. Come on, yo. I mean, are you guys are so fucking naive that you guys gonna say that? Once again, shout out to Busta Rhymes, man, for keeping it real. Shout out to Busta Rhymes, and there's another rapper that escaped my mind. He's another one that said that Puerto Rican got something to do with it. KRS is another one that said that. It's just I don't understand what's the hate. Now, for Jake Paul to say that Bad Bunny is not a real American, Jake, you playing with fire. And shout out to Jake Paul's brother for coming out and putting and blasting his own brother. He put out a little article out there. He put out a little something in the text saying that, yo, I love my brother to death, but my brother is so wrong right now for what he said. And I just don't understand. Jake, are you that comfortable that you think it can't happen to you in Puerto Rico? Are you fucking crazy? Do you know how much we love our people? Because ain't that many of us. So every time we get someone that becomes famous and stuff like that, we love that person because we love to see a Puerto Rican do their thing. We love to see that. And for those naive brothers out there, so for those naive Puerto Rican brothers and sisters out there that love Donald Trump, oh, Donald Trump speaks his piece. He speaks his mind. He don't sugarcoat nothing. Blah blah blah. Well, whatever, man. Whatever. Read between the fucking lines, people. Read between the lines. Every time you guys defend Donald Trump, You guys look so fucking bad. Once again, man, for me, I was not too crazy with the halftime show, but so what? So what? Just because I was not too happy with it, I'm not going to let other bozos talk about my Puerto Rican brothers and sisters. I'm not. I'm not going to let no people talk about Latinos, period. I don't let no people talk about blacks. I take that shit really respectful. It's really respectful, man. I don't know, man. Maybe it's me, man, but I just gotta keep it real, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling the shit that's going on right now. I'm not. You know? A little while ago, I put out 3 videos out there. There's 3 videos I put out there because damn, I'm hearing that background noise. I put out 3 videos because my phone kept shutting down. Like every 10 minutes, it would shut down the camera. So I didn't know what was the problem. So it happened once. You know, it happened the first time. So I was like, you know, say I'm already like 10 to 15 minutes into the story. So let me keep it up. You know what I'm saying? So I did part 1, part 2, and part 3. And what I was speaking about was the shit that a couple of days ago about Mr. Pete, when he did that interview, that once again, somehow, some way, they throwing in the Latin Kings and Bloods into this. I saw this little thing about, who is it again? Hassan Campbell. Once again, talking shit that he doesn't know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Stirring the shit up. And I had enough of this shit, man. It happened. You know what I'm saying? Those are years ago. Shit happened, bro. Just let it be. Pistol Pete and Latin Kings don't have nothing in common. Nothing. Pistol Pete is not a Latin King. So whatever Pistol Pete did in the yard, when he said that he dropped the flag and he started poking black dudes, that's him. I'm pretty sure there was no Latin King beef there because I would have heard about it. I would have definitely heard about this if it was a Latin King thing. But somehow, you know, they always want to throw in the Kings. When they mention anything about Spanish dude doing something to a black, they always want to mention Latin Kings, bro. And Latin Kings is not the only family in prison. You got the Rat Hunters. You got the Macheteros. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if you got Nietas, but they was out there one time. So, you know, what the hell, B? You got also, I don't know if they still out there, the Cañoneros. You know what I'm saying? The shit happened, bro. And I'm just tired of hearing that, oh man, that the blood started because Puerto Ricans and the Latins was putting pressure on blacks. I'm just tired of hearing that, man. And once again, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. It was nothing like that, bro. And take it from me, bro. I was there in the beginning. I was there in 85. I was there in 86. I was there in 87. I was there in 88, 89. You understand what I'm saying? I was there in 91, 92, 94, 95. I was there in 97. I was there in 2000 and 2001. No, excuse me, 2000. Yeah, 2001. I was there in 2003. I was there in 2004. I was there in 2005. So I seen this shit all. I seen it all. I seen the beginning and I saw the end. I saw when the blacks, 5%ers had the prisons, that if you want to say stress some motherfuckers out, I don't know, maybe these dudes that are saying this, they was not in C-74 when I got to C-74 back in 85, that I used to see my Latinos lavando ropa, getting their commissary robbed. And there was very few, and I'm going to call it what they used to call us Germans, very few Germans who was getting busy in C-74 back in 1985. And definitely Pistol P was one of the dudes, because I took his cell. When he went upstate, I took his cell. It said, it had a big-ass piece, Pistol P. 6 upper, I think it was 24 cell. I'll never forget that. 24 or 25, one of those. Never forget that. You will never forget your first time, your first cell. Never forget that shit, bro. Hell no. You understand what I'm saying? So I was there for all that shit, B. And then I was there when it flipped. When now everything started becoming Latinos. And it was Latin Kings. And then all of a sudden, I remember I'm outside in the streets. I'm over here visiting my ex-brother-in-law, Tito, one-eyed Tito from Mohegan. I'm over chilling with my brother-in-law, and I'm seeing this dude that Tito know. He got a drawing of the mojo, the mojo, whatever you want to call it, the mojo and shit, Puerto Rico shit, with a flag, a Puerto Rican flag, saying de corazón, nieta, whatever. And I'm hearing him now talking about, oh yeah, de corazón, que soy corazón, de nieta, and I'm like, what the hell is nieta? And then my man had to tell me right there, yo, it's this and that. It's a gang now. It's a family in prison. And I'm like, wait a minute. Whoa. I thought it was just Latin Kings. Oh no. They got the nieta too. And what I'm trying to say is easy. What I'm trying to say is this: because if it was not for Latin Kings, nieta would have never built. Never. I was in prison. I was in Rikers Island back in 80, I want to say 87. I went up there, I went to the island, and I was there for like about a whole year. And at that whole year, I was sentenced. And I was waiting for the state bus for like 11 and a half months. I was waiting for the state bus to come pick me up. Because, at that time, they was fucking around with dudes that had 1.5 to 1 to 3s, 1.5 to 3s, and 2 to 4s. They was trying to let dudes stay in Rikers Island, do mostly your whole bid, then we pick you up. You see, that's what they was trying to do with me. I had a 1.5 to 3, my first time upstate. And, you could say I did that shit, you could say I did the whole bit in the island. So, because when I went upstate, I was just there for like 4 months, 4 or 5 months, something like that. You understand what I'm saying? So, once again, man, I was there when all this shit started, bro. I was there. I seen it. And then I seen it when it flipped, when it went back to blacks, and it was Bloods. And just like the Bloods, the Bloods built, and the next thing you know, you had Crips. And unfortunately, I have to say this, that when the shit started with the Blood War, when it started with the Blood War, the shit was so hectic. Hold up. The shit was so hectic that I remember in the bullpens, me, 3 other Latin Kings, 4 Latin Kings and 3 Crips, when added, were like 15 Bloods in Manhattan Court. Because they started fucking with the Crips. Then I don't know what happened. One of them started becoming, he started getting sick or playing MO or something. He started talking about, oh, why you guys are right next to the Latin Kings, they ain't gonna help you out, they ain't gonna do nothing. And that's when we were like, oh no, fuck this. Fuck this. And we got busy. And we got the best of them. Plain and simple. And I've seen many times when the blood got the best of kings. And I've seen 1,000 times when they got the best of Nietas. Oh, yeah. Bro, that shit is over with, man. You know what we got to do now, man? What we got to do now is wonder, how can we fix this shit? How can we make it better? How can we make it better for those that go to prison? You know, you got this government shit that they want to make prisons in the Bronx. They want to make prisons in Manhattan. They want to make prisons in Queens. Or every borough, they want to make a jail. For like that, they don't got to do what they did in Rikers Island, that every morning at 3:30 in the morning, they wake up the inmates and they take them to court. And inmates being caught all day. I remember a few times waking up at 3:30 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, going to court, coming back to Rikers Island at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm talking about from the next day. Oh yeah, that happens. That happens. I know dudes who went to court, stood there like 9, 10, 11 hours, came back, and did not know that he had another court case and went back to court. So what I'm trying to say is this: if they make jails for Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, all they're going to do is make the shit more crazier and more dangerous for inmates. Because let's say they have a jail, let's say they have a jail prison, right? They got a jail for the Bronx. Let's say I get locked up. I got beef with Johnny Boy. Let's just say Johnny Boy. I got beef with Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy is from the Bronx also. Now Johnny Boy gets locked up. I'm locked up. We bump heads. I got crazy beef with Johnny Boy. So what's going to happen? Drama. You see, in the island, it was very, you would see your enemy here and there in court. Very rare. Because if you were in C-73, your enemy is probably in C-95 or in ACM or the Beacon. But they want to do this shit, and all they're going to do is create chaos, man. They want to save money. So if you guys want to save money, why don't you guys take the buildings that are in C-95, that is in Rikers Island, why don't you guys rebuild those buildings? Rebuild them. Go in these buildings, break everything down, leave the bone, leave what we construction guys you should call, leave the body, dug it in, clean it all inside, clean the inside all out, knock everything out, and rebuild from the inside, but they still got the buildings. That's all they got to do is rebuild it. But no, they want to spend billions of dollars because they're going to pocket some of that money. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of going and building Rikers Island back up again. I don't understand that. Why? And if they do what I'm saying they should do, after that, why don't you have the courts in Rikers Island? Have the judges come to Rikers Island. Have a judge, lawyers that work in Rikers Island as lawyers and judges and DAs. Instead of paying COs to take an inmate to court in Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, that you got car accidents, you got some of these buses, sometimes they turn and they flip over. My man Susio got hurt, almost became paralyzed because a bus had an accident, the bus flipped over, and Susio had a cast for like 8 months. You understand what I'm saying? So, that will stop accidents. That will stop accidents, bro. That will stop the prisons from waking up inmates at 3:30, 4:30 in the morning. That's crazy. Just think about this, bro. You wake up at 3:30 in the morning. If you eat breakfast, whatever. By 5 o'clock, 5:30, you out your dorm. You out the dorm, you going to the bullpens. Bullpen therapy after that. From bullpen to bullpens. And then from that, They come pick you up to go to court. Therefore, when you get to court, more bullpens. Then when all this shit is done, you got to come back to Rikers and go do more bullpens. So what they could do is have these courts in Rikers Island like they're doing right now with parole. Parole, you used to have to go to motherfucking the streets to go to court. Go to the court building. If you're from the Bronx, you got to go to the Bronx. You got from Brooklyn, you got to go to Brooklyn court. But now they have parole in Rikers Island. So why they don't do that for criminal cases? It doesn't make, I mean, it makes sense to me. And I'm a fucking, I don't got no college diploma. But it's all about the money. It's all about the cheddar. That's what it's all about, people. It's just crazy, man. Anyway, man, listen, let me let you guys go, man. Salute to everybody here, man. Yo, yes. Today, are you still in? Yes, sir. Let's talk. Nigga, talking about hit my cash app. God damn, Papa, you come over here to try to get some cash app? What's the deal, baby? Yeah, man, once again, baby, people, yeah, today, man, it's my birthday. Your boy Solo hit 58 years old today. No question about that, man. It's a blessing. TSTB, thank you, my brother, for wishing me happy birthday. Puppy Johnson, thank you for wishing me happy birthday. Thanks to Pops for wishing me a happy birthday. All you people, man, who wish k.solo happy birthday. I love you guys, man. Thank you. Right back. Salute to you too, Poppy. Right back at you, my brother. Somebody said Bad Bunny's trash. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. Yo, thank you, my brother. Thank you, Poppy. I really appreciate that. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. You're 58 years old, bro. 50 fucking 8 years old, man. And let me tell you, wow. And yo, and I gotta say this. I really gotta say this, man. And this is crazy what I'm about to say. Matter of fact, I'm never gonna say it because it's kind of fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? That, you know, it's your birthday, it's my birthday, and I get more love from the people who watch my show than what I get from the family. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Wow. That's crazy, yo. I'm still waiting for my daughter to call me and say, at least have a happy birthday, Dad. Something, yo. But what can you do? It's part of life. They only need you. When they need you, they'll call you. They know my number when they need me. 140 TT2, my brother. They know my number. When it's time, when they need me, they know my number. And that's kind of fucked up. Unfortunately, that's the type of life we live in now. You feel me? That's the type of life that we live in. That, you know, all of a sudden, nobody call, nobody say hello, how you doing, happy birthday, none like that. But when they need you, when they need something, forget about it. They know your number. They know your number with no problemo. You feeling me? It's crazy, bro. But what can you fucking do? Huh? Anyway, man, let me let you guys go, man. Once again, it's a pleasure to be here. Like I said, I like doing this, man. 49 minutes, 50 minutes. I don't care. I like doing this, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to J99, baby. Shout out to you, my brother. Yes, sir. Give you nothing but love, baby. Let's get out of here, man. This is your boy k.solo. Once again, salute to everybody out there, man. Thank you, my brothers. Twin, you got love. No question, baby. No question. I feel you on that. I know. Believe me, Papi. I know where the love comes, man. Believe that, my brother. I know where the love comes from. You heard? All right? But, still, it bothers. It bothers, man. It bothers when your family, like forgets you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yo, you already know, man. This is your boy K.Solo. Salute. Love you all. Bad Bunny sucks. I ain't say that. He said it. He said it. That's fucked up. I ain't say that, yo. My man said it. Anyway, guys, let me let you go. TSTV, what up, baby? I don't know. I might do one today. TS. I might do one today, man. I was thinking about it. And now that I got everything hooked up, I might do it today. You heard? I might definitely do it today. Matter of fact, I want to, hold on. Let me check something out real quick here. I just forgot about this real quick. Image, where is it at? Hold up, man. Where is it at? Just disappeared. How the fuck it disappeared? Where are you? Hold up, y'all. I'm looking for something. Where the fuck did it go? Okay, I got it. Let me see something. Right here. Okay, where you at? Okay, got it. All right, I like this background wallpaper here, man. This shit's hot. I'm feeling this shit right here, y'all. I ain't gonna front. I was gonna use that as my background, but instead I used the Bad Bunny. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the man a little prop. You feel me? Just a little prop. That's all. Nothing big, but just a little prop. 12, 18, Bad Bunny was the two guys. I don't know, baby. I don't know about that one, Papi. I can't answer that. Yes, listen to me, man. I gotta agree with you, bro. I gotta agree with you, but I'm not the one that's gonna gossip, B. I'm not gonna. But yeah, man, it was interesting. All right, the halftime was interesting. I'm not gonna say it was garbage because I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite. But if you guys look at the video that I did, the first video that I did about the halftime, you guys will know how I feel. Keeping it real, I didn't like it either, y'all. I didn't like it either. I just liked the part when Lady Gaga came in, Ricky Martin and stuff like that. But once again, it could have been better, man. It could have been better. You understand what I'm saying? They could have had a English speaking rapper there. If they wanted to rap Spanish, they want to rap the Spanish, Latino, Boricua stuff, okay. They could have done that. But they could have threw a Puerto Rican rapper. There's a lot of Puerto Rican rappers out there, bro. They could have put somebody out there. They could have called Big Pun's son. He comes to my mind. Big Pun's son. No question about that. There's other Puerto Ricans out there, B. There's another Puerto Rican out there that sounds like Punt. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about. There's another rapper out there that he's Puerto Rican that this kid is hot. This kid, put it like this. I believe this kid will give Eminem problems. And this kid is Puerto Rican. And if you guys don't believe me, I want you guys to check him out. His name is Flawless. Flawless, all right? His name, once again, is Flawless. Look up on this kid. This is the only kid that I believe Eminem will have problems with this kid. And I just don't understand why this kid is not signed. No, I do understand. I do know why this kid is not signed. And the reason why this kid is not signed, because he's Spanish. Plain and simple, bro. I listen to me. I don't got no hair in my tongue. I gotta keep it real. This kid is not known because he's Spanish. Let me tell you right now, if I would have had the money, if I would have been paid, I would have definitely took this kid under my wing, and I would have definitely invest on this kid, because this kid could spit, bro. Not only he has the gift, this kid will also battle rap, because there's dudes out there that could rap, but they can't battle rap. There's dudes out there that could battle rap, but they can't rhyme. You understand where I'm going with this? Look at the dude that beat Eminem. His name was Juice. The dude that beat Eminem when I think it was the rapping Hall of Fame, something like that, the rapping marathon, something like that. That I'm pretty sure you guys heard the stories of Eminem battering that dude Juice. He lost. Blah blah blah. Okay, the next day he goes to his house and he's homeless after winning a battle. And thank God for Dr. Dre. The next day he gets a phone call and like, yo, his whole life was changed. I mean, one day he don't got no place to live. The next day he has a check. Only in America, man, and only when you gifted like that. And let me tell you, this kid needs someone to stand in his corner. So if you out there 50 Cent, you out there Fat Joe, Dr. Dre, Jay-Z, all you dudes that could do something for somebody, up-and-coming rapper, this kid is nice, man. You know what I'm going to do? Next time I come here, I'm going to record some of his videos and I'm going to throw them up here, bro. I'm going to throw them up here. This kid Flawless, like I said, and I never said this before, he will give Eminem problems. Trust me. Trust me. Remember, people, Flawless, all right? Look for it, copy it, buy it. Do what you're going to do with it, all right? This is your boy K.Solo. Once again, I love you guys, man. I love you like that crackhead love that stem. Can never love anybody. Oh, you seen him. He's fire. No question, Flawless, bro. The boy is no joke. So you know who I'm talking about. Yo, this I don't know. Somebody sent me a text, and they said that they saw that one of my stories, I think one of my stories with Jay-Z. I don't know if it's the Jay-Z and the Beyonce story, or I don't know if it's the one that I just did about Jay-Z when working for this dude. The download gambling that he used to do in the club and shit like that. When I had to stay there 3 hours extra, 4 hours extra, and the dude never used to come like, yo, thank you, or hit a nigga off like, yo, here, take that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for looking out. Nah, other dudes used to do that. But anyway, somebody texted me and said, yo, Solo, somebody was talking, or it came out. That video came out in the media. Something. He said, yo, I saw that in the media. But dude didn't tell me what media, where, what, who, where did it came at. You know what I'm saying? Who was talking about it? What was what? So, homie, if you see this video, please send me the 411 on that. All right? I want to see where it happened at, what show, what podcast, what? I just need to know. I need to see how they used it. You feeling me? All right. So anyway, once again, this is your boy k.solo. Love you guys. I see you guys tomorrow. TSTB. Don't be surprised if I come out with a Voices in the Dark today. You heard? Don't be surprised, my brother. All right. So please hit that like, people. Hit that like. I cannot tell you. Please hit that like. Finger fuck that like. Please do me the thing. And if anybody is a Hassan Campbell fan, tell that dude, man, if he's gonna talk about something, tell him to know what the fuck he's talking about, to do his homework. Plain and simple. All right? This is your boy k.solo, and this is the what? The ghetto fucking gossip. You heard? Your boy k.solo. I'll see you guys later. Voices in the Dark, no question. TSTB, I see you later, puppy. I see you later, kid. Rock, 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 rock. See you guys later, puñeta. Let's get out of here, yo. Vámonos, manito, vámonos. Yo, you remember that song, people? I don't know how. I know it goes something like that. And why this? I just don't understand why this popped up. Hold up, 1 second. Why this popped up? I don't get why that popped up. Why this popped up? I know it was here for a second, but I just don't remember throwing that in there. Bam! Release. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Oh, you see what I'm saying, people? Every day I get to learn a little something, something. Boom. Out of here. All right, yo. See you later. Your boy k.solo. Once again, love you guys, man. This is the motherfucking Bad Bunny. The Bad Bunny background. You heard? And look at this shit. I had the wrong fucking colors on this. You see this color right here? That's because I had another background. And I was going to use that background, and this color matched it. I should have changed this shit. Damn. I slept on that. My bad. My bad, but I could do it right now. Let's see what happens. Hold up. Real quick. Could change that shit right now. What could I do? Blue? 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 Yeah, blue. Let's rock that blue, baby. Bing, that's better. Much better. Blue. Blah, 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 blue. Like blue balls. You feel me? Anyway, this is your boy k.solo. Salute to everybody out there, man. Thank you once again. Thank you for showing up, people. You already know, man. I got nothing but love for you guys. You guys are nothing but the best. Seriously, you heard? Don't let nobody tell you any less. You guys are the best. Trust me. I see you guys later, man. I'm over here bugging the fuck out. I see you guys later, yo. Peace. Your boy k.solo. Salute. Let's get
What's up, yo? This is k.solo, and this is Rikers Island Stories, a.k.a. the k.solo Show. What's up? What's up? What's up?
This is the #1 YouTube ghetto gossip. I'm telling you, I don't know what the fuck is going on with me, man. Motherfucking YouTube.
Yo, my mouth is jobless. I just keep cursing and cursing. I gotta stop that.
I love all these. You already know. This is the one and only k.solo. What's going on, people? Listen, I'm gonna go live. Hopefully you guys out there will come in and see what's up with Big Solo. I gotta talk to you, Poppy. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a story. So holla at your boy k.solo. Everybody out there, get ready for k.solo. You feeling me? Coming in stronger and better and wiser. Alright?
Oh boy, k.solo.